Man, oh man, I'm so pissed off and mad that I missed this live. I wish I would have saw this live, but last night, Corey Holcomb and Anton, no diggity Daniels went at it, right? Anton Daniels is an idiot, right? He's a guy that try to act like, he's the smartest dude in the room. He knows everything about black people and what black people should be doing. But a lot of these dudes are frauds, man. And this dude, like Corey Holcomb said, he never, ever, ever holds that W man accountable. Now, he's not the only one calling out the black community. I've been married to a black woman for 25 years, raised 4 children, got 6 grandchildren, got a whole program that I work with inner city youth, right? Got my own business. He's not the only one that's progressive or doing well, but he talks down on the community as if he is, right? So they got into it, right? And it got real ugly to the point where it almost went to hands. But without any further ado, let's just get right into it.
So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
Out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
My God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there. Because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them. Because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
Corey Holcomb right there just checkmated the whole game. See, before we get to all the emotionalism and the argument where it almost went to fisticuffs, right? Corey Holcomb said, yeah, it's easy to talk about that liberal W woman, but you know not to go against the people, those Republicans that you serve, because the minute they got you on tape talking bad about them, it's over for you. We already see what they're doing and how they're breaking their tools, right? Once they finish with you, they're done with you. And he likes to be used as a mascot, right? This guy never, ever, ever says anything about those other groups. And he always goes out of his way to defend white men in this country, and Corey Holcomb is holding to that. Now, Corey Holcomb might not be able to articulate his position maybe as good as maybe some of us may have, but Corey Holcomb's doing a good enough job, and he's holding them to that standard. He's holding them accountable. But when do you call them out, right? Those are the people that wreck this country. Those are the people where we have history on our side to see what they have done to our people, right? And he's calling out liberal white women as if the other side ain't racist. Now, first of all, the other side that call themselves conservatives is more liberal than anybody. They just go under the term conservative, but they ain't conservative at all. Neither is Anton Daniels. Let's proceed, though.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. I've
been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
No,
loud,
you talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you.
Now, see what he said. I'm not getting into that, right? And he see a lot of these conservatives, they talk about the black community, right? And he went into all what he do for the black community as if he's the only one doing for the black community. There's a lot of people that got money. I got money. I do for the black community, right? But I don't sit around and kiss the white man's, you know what, and the W man's, you know what, and not afraid to hold him accountable for things that he does, right? I hold the black community accountable as well, but it's ways that I go about doing it, right? And we also go in and we do the work. Listen, this dude is a fraud, man. It's a fraud. And the way that he the things that he does where he's promoting these women while he has a wife, right? Embarrassing his wife and his family so much. And Corey gonna get into that as well without really exposing it. He's gonna put that out. I'm gonna say it though. The things he do, me being married for 25 years with my children, I would never do the things he do, right? You know, out before the public to get attention, knowing he's married. He's not a conservative. This dude is more liberal than anything. Nobody was more conservative than our grandparents. But these people are not conservative. They adopt that conservative talking point, but their lifestyle is liberal. Let's look more.
When you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You see people right now. You doing it.
See, right there. And this is right there what I'm telling you. This guy's supposed to be so professional. He's supposed to be this boss where he has 50 employees. You're engaging in discourse and a disagreement with a black man, and to go there. Now we can say butt kissing, we can get at, but to say that you're S&D of another of people, he know he crossed the line when he did that. He know not to do that, but he did that anyway because that's the level of respect that he has for black people. See, he didn't want to go there on the white man, but he'll go there on a black man saying that he S&D. And this when it gets all out of control. So now when he start talking tough, he could talk tough because Corey, over 50-year-old black man. Nobody's getting into fist fights and all that kind of stuff. Not on his show. No.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck it
right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no.
Give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no band. I don't do no you what? That'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no. Okay, but hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
This is what happens when egos get involved. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels has to take this approach. He can't stand down because he would lose his audience, right? So now he has to stand and take this approach, even though he know he was wrong when he made the statement that he made, just because Corey Holcomb was holding him accountable of not calling out the W man. So he went to say was he S&D, right? So now he has to stand on business because his whole audience is watching. And we know that the way the internet works, had he cowered out, his whole career would be over. So now today, everybody's going to be talking about is, man, Anton Daniels stood on business. Yeah, he stood on business. It's just a bunch of internet weirdos, right? Let's proceed.
Right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not crossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do.
Go right down. Yo. Right now, I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
He ain't trying to put the go out back and do nothing. All this stuff is internet stuff, man. And like I said, he's trying to protect his audience, like the audience that he has. He knows what he's doing, right? Like, listen, I fight. I'm a train. I've been training for years. He don't want no smoke. I'm looking right at this stuff, man. These guys are internet dudes, and they used to saying whatever they want to say, and I don't know, man.
You running your mouth. I don't do
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say, Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of crap because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said something, especially with regard to how would it call it. I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
This
is my show. This is my show.
That's cool, but I'll take that.
Okay, well, it is a
You want to get back to the conversation? Ain't no, because you ain't gonna, because you're not gonna do
come
shit.
at me with that.
You're not gonna
come at me with.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
We can go out back right now. I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker.
No, Corey did the right thing. You don't need, listen, let me tell you something. When two black men, especially in today's time of having a disagreement, it's getting ugly. Everything don't have to turn physical or fatal or crazy. I think that Corey handled it like a grown-up. Like you don't, he handled it probably a little better than me. And I'm learning that it don't have to, everything, especially it don't have to go that way. Calm down. Both of these are two grown men with families, with children. Calm down, right? Okay, we upset. It don't have to go to blows. And like I said, Anton Daniels ain't trying to fight, man. But let's listen to some more.
But I'm saying that, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
we can get back to the conversation. But just know,
if you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know, bro, you see, this is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said
that
miss it.
time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give my life. I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat.
So let's
talking
go
about
here.
this. See, whenever I see a woman with a man,
Corey is
most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, with you. That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man.
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
you mean like checking you?
Not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
okay,
and you know what I'm saying?
What Corey doing now is exposing him. See, this is the thing. He talks this conservative family value stuff, but the dude is out of town with another woman that's not even his wife, right? And he's always had speculations and allegations about this kind of stuff. Corey is bringing this to the light and just exposing him to being a fake fraud that he is.
It's not his wife. I don't know what it is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like, if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, so-and-so. It makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman and all like this, whatever, and ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, especially if it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G.
And when he say impose in any way, he's basically saying, like, you coming on here acting like you hold it in foul and you're this conservative value guy, but you're not even living that conservative stuff, right? and he's doing it in a real calm and cool way to the point where Anton at some point gonna get upset.
And I know you know what I'm talking about because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
If somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed on. I'm like,
There's people in the chat say, "What is Corey talking about?" All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like,
uninitiated.
Don't introduce me to, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe it.
This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
In what?
In life and everything.
Okay.
In school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is
now he's playing dumb because he's getting on there. He's acting like he was smarter than everybody else at first. But now that Corey is exposing the way he walked up in there and what he walked up in there with, he's playing dumb. He's playing dumb.
I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that. But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
Do what I say, not what I do.
No.
Let
me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles. And I also want to speak in parables because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So that's look, what you said, you said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me, you said it.
Phil laughing?
Phil silly. He's
some type of way, bro, because what are you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like,
when did the conversation be again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything?
I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying. Okay, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, if you looking at another man, and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you.
You the one that's talking in riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell.
You've been a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell you.
He about to get his seat. Whenever he mentions them the white men, he gets triggered. And this
He's
why I
talking
like the
about
chat.
everything but himself
No.
and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we could talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out,
Caucasian males,
shout out
or
chat.
black people.
You to
Well,
your
be
face,
careful.
to
Be
your
careful.
face.
Be
Shout out-
careful,
shout
because I
out
feel
to
like
the chat.
you. Be careful.
I'm telling you,
will
Corey,
lead to some
would
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me,
the tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
homie.
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
got a
people.
hot, and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone. No feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the
hypocritical.
point.
You hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you
Just
hypocritical,
gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical.
bitch ass and walk over there with your bodyguard and your walk over there with your bodyguard and your.
You proved my point.
I got you.
You're right.
So when he said walk over there with your bodyguard and your, you know what, he was already exposing what the hypocritical aspect of Anton Daniels, and he gets up there and talk this family stuff, but he out there with another woman, and he didn't say it directly, but he's saying it, right? But this stuff is funny, man. A lot of people thought that Corey should have jumped on him and punched him, and I'm saying no, he shouldn't have. No, he shouldn't have. I probably would have handled it a little bit better because I'd have been able to articulate myself better than Corey. But Anton Daniels is a sucker, man. He's been a sucker. And he talks down on the black community. He does it for economic gain. That's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. And we're not fooled by him. Anton no diggity Daniels, man. And he was talking tough because he knew that Corey wasn't going to do nothing to him. Because if something would have happened to him, he would have sued. He would have sued. But also he was trying to protect his audience, man. Like the audience that he he did not stood up like that, man. They'd even call him cowards, and he lost half of his audience. So like a lot of this internet stuff, man, I don't know, man. But I'm gonna cut this short. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all made it this far in the video. I'm saying, you young people out there, no, everything is not supposed to go physical. A lot of these dudes talk this stuff, but as soon as they get physical, that's when the police get involved. So I'm glad that neither one of them put hands on each other. But if you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.